Millions of people who live in the United States are separated from their loved ones or unable to be reunited with one another because of how complex, slow, and unfair the immigration process can be. Whether you're a permanent resident or a U.S. citizen sponsoring a family member, or you're trying to bring your fiancé or spouse to the United States, the immigration system is extremely complex and confusing, and that's what my team and I want to help you with. I'm Deirdre Nero, founder of Nero Immigration Law, and if you're in the position of trying to bring a family member or a loved one to the United States, you may need to speak with an immigration attorney. When you're trying to bring your loved ones here, there are many unique requirements that must be met, and particular ways of having to make the application. It's a slow and drawn-out process with multiple steps that can even span across different government agencies. For example, a U.S. citizen sponsoring their sibling for a green card can take up to 15 years sometimes. A U.S. citizen sponsoring their parents, on the other hand, or their minor children or even their spouse, that can only take up to 1 to 2 years, which honestly can still be a long time when you're separated from the ones you love. There are so many variables to your situation that are going to determine the success with immigration for you and your family members. For example, are you a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident? What type of relative of yours is looking to immigrate to the United States? Even what country they're coming from can make a difference. Believe it or not, some countries have a really long backlog of applications, which can increase the length of time until they get approved for their residence. Another factor is if you and/or your loved one is in the United States right now or currently living abroad. That can change the length of the process and how long the case is going to take overall, but also the number of steps and the complexity involved. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts. It's essential you do everything by the book because even one flaw or mistake in any part of the process can kill the chances of bringing your loved one to live with you in the United States. This is why it's important that you trust who you work with and that you hire the right representation, one that understands the needs of you and your family members, but also the intricacies of the immigration law and the processes. It's really easy to get taken advantage of in this process and get the wrong advice. Setbacks will cause you time, money, and a lot of frustration for both you and your loved ones. Schedule a consultation with me and my team today. We'll analyze your situation, answer all your questions, and then customize a strategy that makes sense for you and your family. Don't attempt to figure out U.S. immigration law by yourself. We want to help you navigate the maze of U.S. immigration law. We work with all kinds of families from all over the world, and we look forward to helping you and your family too. Schedule your consultation now.